California can be a deadly place. From LA to Sacramento, it doesn't matter if you've lived there your whole life or visiting for a vacation, but you could just go out one day and unfortunately just meet your end. And this is unfortunately what happened to gangbanger turned YouTuber S-Bone, a popular West Coast vlogger in the new genre of former gang members turning away from the streets, searching for a better life through content creation. But unfortunately, he met the end of his life in a mysterious death outside of his home city in Rio Linda, Sacramento, man. We have to talk about the dark truth and story behind S-Bone and how he met his demise and the beef that could have led up to that. But before we do, man, we need to make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna run up this video, man. Make sure y'all tap in with the merch link in the description at staysafeworld.com. You already know what's going on, and make sure you join notification gang so whenever we post, y'all tune in right away, man.
This morning, the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office now confirms the body found in Rio Linda over the weekend was in fact the victim of a homicide.
The man was found dead in the back of a rental van Sunday afternoon near I Street. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says when they ran the vehicle's plates, they discovered it had been reported stolen. When the CHP was called to do a vehicle recovery, they discovered a body in the back of that rental van. This morning, they confirmed the man had gunshot wounds, and investigators now consider this situation a homicide. Deputies are still searching for the alleged killer.
The demise of S-Bone is one of the eeriest stories that I've actually heard in the YouTube world, and I feel like one of the craziest reasons why is because I literally had just watched a video of his just a couple weeks ago when he was talking about the whole situation that happened to Money Sign Suede, and essentially almost identically, almost the same type of thing basically happened to him in like a backdoor situation that resulted his body being found in a whole different area, man. It's honestly super crazy, man. But we got to get into the story and what led up to what we know right now, man. So a man was found dead in the back of a vehicle in Rio Linda on Sunday afternoon after law enforcement responded to a parking enforcement call, according to Sacramento County Sheriff's Office. At around 3:30 p.m., deputies responded to a call on I Street just off of Elkhorn Boulevard for a parking violation and found that the moving van had been reported stolen. While law enforcement were conducting a final search of the vehicle before it moved, a body was found inside of the van. On Monday morning, the sheriff's office confirmed that a body to be that of a man who died to at least one gunshot wound was in the car. The sheriff's office says that this type of incident is uncommon for the neighborhood that it was in, and the community should not be concerned about safety at this time because they believe that it was tied to some other type of situation. The reason why this is crazy is because he was basically sort of like moving away from that type of life. He actually came up pretty good, and his YouTube videos were getting a lot of traction. He was making a lot of waves. A lot of people were watching his videos as of late, and he was definitely moving in the right direction, man. That's definitely one of the reasons why this is crazy. But I guess one of the reasons why this isn't a surprise is because he was a high-ranking gang member in the Dark Side Rolling 40s. The Rolling 40s are basically a gang founded in Los Angeles and the west side of South LA, with 4 subsets: Dark Side, Park Side, Avenue, Crips, and Western. Of course, the gang life being an active member in that life can result in being killed, and you know, it is kind of crazy that it happened like this because he had basically turned his life around and was preaching positivity and, you know, about how he changed his life and how all that stuff was in his past. Even though there were rumors that began circulating right before his death that could have led to that fateful incident, man. Many people were pointing to the fact that there was rumors of paperwork online concerning him. However, none of that paperwork has surfaced, and it wouldn't be surprising that, you know, people just put that out there because they were hating. Because, you know, once you get big on YouTube, you get exposed to millions of different people. There's going to be people that see you that are probably your ops, or all types of people that want to look for ways to discredit you, especially when you're a street type YouTuber. You know, look at like all these big LA and like even East Coast YouTube people like 1090 Jake, and that happens pretty much all the time. Seems that before he died, he left cryptic messages that people were saying had to do with basically predicting his death.
Different. These niggas will do anything to blow up, get a check, some bullshit, go against their homie, go against the grain, all that on. You know what I'm saying? Money come involved when you got a whole little crew, because this niggas mad because you get more.
Maybe he had some type of intuition that he had a bad feeling basically going on about his future. Regardless of the case, you know, we basically see his demise and how he was found, and his legacy is the only thing that will live on. It's an unfortunate situation, but even though people become successful and are able to make moves besides just being in the streets at all the times, you know, that life sort of catches up to them. Many people were sort of pointing out the fact that these sort of rumors came out before this. It could have been those rumors that ended him, or even the fact that they happened to be true and they found out. Man, it's super crazy because something basically just happened like this also in LA with one of the members of the Pop Smoke, people that robbed Pop Smoke, who basically got acquitted because they weren't really a part of the whole situation, but they had ties to those people, was basically found in a barrel in Malibu. So it just shows that this lifestyle, you know, comes with a lot of baggage, and some people don't make it out, but some people are able to, you know, do more positive things. Like look at 1090 Jake, look at Milk 74, look at a lot of these other street rappers, or sorry, street like talking people and vloggers and stuff like that sort of make their waves out. You know, you gotta, you know, support when you can, because at the end of the day they could have been robbing you or something else. You know, it's just crazy that they're able to make a whole wave and be out of the streets and the environment that they came from. But some people aren't that lucky, man. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this real estate shit. You already know what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Peace.